And welcome to Q Live Sport, brought to you by our friends at TalkSport. I'm Sam, it's 9 p.m. and in the news this weekend, Arsenal drew with Liverpool and Manchester City beat Southampton 6-1, which sent them to the top of the Premier League. So if you want to be top of the quizzing league, you could be winning £1,000 in the next 10 minutes. Here's the deal, I'm going to ask you 12 sporting questions, ranging from easy to hard. You'll have 10 seconds to tap each answer, get 12 right and you'll win or split the cash. It's time for the game that stops the nation. Get ready to play. Seven and a half thousand of you playing. Here's Q1. Babe Ruth is an American legend in which American sport? Loads of use of the word American. Is it American football, baseball, or basketball? The origins of this sport aren't clear, although one theory is that it's actually an English game. And that's because it's rounders. The correct answer is baseball. 5,900 of you still playing. Now, Q2. Which team did Jurgen Klinsmann play for when he came to England? Is the correct answer Arsenal, Chelsea, or Spurs? Spoiler, it's a London team. Klinsmann's father, Siegfried, was a master baker, his son a centre-forward and diving enthusiast. The correct answer is Spurs. 5,000 of you got that one, not surprisingly. Next up, we have a picture question. So take a look at your screen because your question is about to appear. Q3. Which famous cricket ground is this? Are you looking at the Oval, Lords, or Headingley? 115 grounds have hosted Test cricket since the first Test match between Australia and England in 1877. But which ground is this? The correct answer is Lords. 2,500 of you still in, which means half of you were eliminated by that one. It's time for Q4. Who recently took over as coach of Monaco? Was that Thierry Henry, Arsene Wenger, or Patrick Vieira? Monaco currently sits second bottom of Ligue 1, but who is their new manager? They obviously have a connection to Arsenal, but is it Arsenal's former manager, their former captain, or their record goalscorer? The correct answer is Thierry Henry. It's the record goalscorer. 2,500 of you. Great getting everyone getting that one right. I'm getting tongue-tied. You're so good. If you got eliminated on that question, which you didn't, keep playing for points because the top scorer at the end of each week gets a nifty 150 quid. It's not bad, that, is it? Take that in your back pocket. Q5. What is the maximum time you're allowed to look for a ball in golf? Is it 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 15 minutes? The highest ever score on a PGA Tour history at a single hole is 23, made by Scotland's Tommy Armour in 1927. Time is up. How long can you look for your ball? It's 5 minutes. I didn't know that was a thing. 1,400 of you still playing. Here's Q6. Who was the last woman to win the BBC Sports Personality of the Year award? Was it Paula Radcliffe, Zara Phillips, or Kelly Holmes? The first woman to win Spotty was the swimmer Anita Longsborough in 1962. But who was the last? And the correct answer is Zara Phillips. 600 of you playing now. Big money up for grabs here. Next, we have a game of Who Do You Think You Are? So look carefully at your screen because your question is about to appear. Here's Q7. Which American Ryder Cup player is this? Is it Bryson DeChambeau, Tony Finau, or Brooks Koepka? The US haven't won the Ryder Cup on European soil since 1993 when they won 15-13 at the Belfry. But who are you looking at? Time is up. The answer is Tony Finau. Did you get it? 300 of you did. Right, now it's time for my favourite part of the show. It's time to see how much you really know about sport. So my mate Alan Brazil from the TalkSport Breakfast Show has got a great question. It's tougher to crack than one of his famous nuts. This is the Alan Brazil Ball Breaker.
Brazil's Ball Breaker.
Jamie Carragher made his first team debut for Liverpool under which manager? Was it Roy Evans, Kenny Dalglish, or Graham Souness? Carragher played under 6 different managers for Liverpool, but under which manager did he make his first team debut? That's what we want to know, and that's the answer you need to have. The correct answer is Roy Evans. 273 of you playing. Few of you falling for that one, but not many. Here's Q9. Michaela Tabb took part in the 2009 and 2012 World Final of which sport? Snooker, curling, hockey. Tab once studied chemistry, biology and sociology at the University of Glasgow and was also once a sales representative for Ann Summers, so she's got quite the CV. But what was the sport? Correct answer was snooker. 219 of you now. We've got 2 questions to go. If you love Q Live, Marina will be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. She'll have £500 up for grabs. But right now, you're playing for £1,000. So let's get back to the game. Here's Q10. Cricket legend Ian Botham also played professional football for which team? Was it Lincoln City, Scunthorpe United, or Chesterfield? Speaking of sportsmen who have also played other sports, Match of the Day presenter Gary Lineker actually captained the Leicestershire Schools cricket team from the ages of 11 to 16. Not bad, is it? And the correct answer was Scunthorpe United. 199 of you still playing. Also, a moment ago, I said 2 questions left. I lied. 3 questions. Now there's 2 questions left. So if you were thinking, I've made it, last one, think again. Q11. Who scored England's 3rd goal in the 6-1 World Cup win? That was World Cup win over Panama this summer. Was it Harry Kane, John Stones, or Jesse Lingard? England reached only their 2nd World Cup semi-final since they won the World Cup in 1966, when they reached the last 4 in Russia this summer. Time is up, and the correct answer was Jay Lings. It was Jesse Lingard. 60 of you here. You have made it to the final question. You are just 1 correct answer away from that £1,000. It's time for the final question. It's time for me to stop building it up. It's time for a little VT. Here it is. Who is the only wildcard to win the Wimbledon men's singles title? Richard Krajicek, Goran Ivanisevic, Michael Stich. This is for £1,000. We started with 7,500 of you. We're down to 60 on this question. 59 might have got it wrong, but you might have been the one that said Goran Ivanisevic, because that was the correct answer. 54 of you knew it. Commiserations to the 6 of you. What were you thinking? But to the 54 of you, you are sharing £1,000. Congratulations. Don't forget, our regular Q Live quiz returns tomorrow at 1 p.m. with Marina, with £500 up for grabs. And I'm back next Sunday at 9 with another Q Live Sport. And if you love cricket, don't miss England's first test versus Sri Lanka exclusively on TalkSport 2 on Tuesday morning. Download the TalkSport app or listen via DAB. Until next week, I'm Sam Homewood. They think it's all over. It is now.